What up, Internet? It's your boy Mark T from that Markandrobtv.
What up, y'all? It's your boy RB from that Markandrobtv. How y'all feeling out there, man? So y'all know what, man? It's a lot going on in the music game. It's a lot going on in music right now, man. It's a lot of new artists out there, man. But let me just say this, man. Let me just say this. If you hadn't heard this, man, DJ Akademiks, y'all know who I'm talking about. DJ Akademiks. DJ Akademiks is kind of like the music business. He's like the music business news center, man. He know everything about the music business. At least that's what it seemed like, man.
It's like he kind of like the voice of the youth, man. Kind of like the way the youth feel today. He kind of echo a lot of those sentiments, you know what I'm saying? And that's the way people are, man. He in the hot seat this week for saying a couple things. The first thing was that some of the old hip hop legends were dusty and broke, and then he was talking about Lil Wayne's daughter, and he said the B word in the same sentence. So it kind of felt like it was related. But today on the Breakfast Club, he kind of cleared that up. And I understand both sides of the argument. And what you think about it, man?
Man, I think, man, Akademiks said some things, but maybe he was talking about one specific person, but he didn't name the person, so people took it as what they thought it was. So listen, man, everything needs a foundation, man. And Russell Simmons, let's say...
Talk about the people that respond.
Russell Simmons, LL Cool J. I mean, we could say Slick Rick. We could say a whole bunch of them, man. These dudes are the foundation of hip hop, of rap, all of that, man. And you can't take that away from them.
The point he was trying to make was that it's considered hate when you don't want the youth to come up. And for the longest time, I was like not a fan of like new music. The newer hip hop artists, sometimes you don't feel that it's popping, and that's like every generation. Like our parents didn't understand rap, their parents didn't understand rock and roll and rhythm and blues and so on and so forth. But it's like you have to give it a chance. I think he was talking about when you hate on the young people, you don't give them the game, you don't point them in the right direction and all this kind of stuff.
I understand what he was saying about that, but a lot of times when you try to give young people the game, a lot of times they don't want to listen, man. Especially if you're old head. A lot of times young people say, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing something different. No. It ain't like that no more. That don't work no more.
So if you tell one of your children, if you tell your child, do this and they don't do it, do you stop? No, you don't stop. You just...
That's your child, man.
But I mean, if you feel that you have a responsibility to the culture, you have responsibility to hip hop. I mean, sometimes you have to mentor people, and a lot of the newer artists like NBA YoungBoy. I never really got into his music, and a lot of them I do. But I think he's like one of the top artists right now. You know, it takes time, man. You know, I have a 13-year-old daughter, and some of the music she listened to is like, man, some of it sound like Japanese stuff from TikTok. It's crazy, and the way they look at music today is like, man, it's like
completely different.
If you play something from last year, that's old school.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You play something from 6 months ago,
that's
old.
It got to keep coming out. It just got to keep being new and fresh.
Yeah. If I play, the generation just different. They different. The attention span is like short. You gotta have a 2-minute song, and it's hard to keep their attention with TikTok, Instagram, all these little flashes, 30-second flashes, you know, so their minds are different, and they don't respect a lot of people. And I say this all the time, how can you respect somebody that's telling you to do something that they haven't done?
But let me just say this, man. Let's get back to Akademiks, man. I want to know how y'all feel about Akademiks. There's a lot of people have a lot of things to say about Akademiks. A lot of people don't like his opinion. A lot of people just they not into what Akademiks is saying. So what do you think about Akademiks, man?
Akademiks is just like any new person with a voice. You know, you're not going to agree with everything somebody says, but a lot of people listen to him. He's an influencer, and he has a lot of good things to say. Some of the stuff that he say is not sensitive. Some of the stuff he say could be off, out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is has different parts to them. So, what about the thing where he kind of said something about Lil Wayne's daughter and T.I. want to talk to him and
Well, I could kind of understand where T.I. is coming from. I think T.I.'s wife and Lil Wayne's daughter's wife is cool. So I guess if he feel like it's family or something like that, I guess he feel the young lady's family. And Akademiks talking and saying a B word coming out of his mouth and it kind of in the same sentence. Well, I don't know if he necessarily was referring to her as a B, but I mean, I could kind of understand where T.I. is coming from, where he want to have some words with him, kind of want to talk to him face to face and kind of iron out some little stuff, you know. I get he's kind of like a father figure to the young lady or something like that. So.
But to break it down, man, I think he's the voice of the youth, man. And you're not gonna agree with everything he says. You're not gonna like everything he says. A lot of the stuff is true. I mean, all those people responding to that one clip was like that triggers something in people. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Calling somebody dusty, that's like an insult. So they gonna get at you, boy. They gonna get at you. LL responded.
A whole bunch of responded, man. But he was on the Breakfast Club, so y'all check out that interview. You can listen and see exactly what he was saying. But we want to know what y'all think about DJ Akademiks. Do y'all follow what he say? Do you listen to what he say?
Do you agree what he said when he was talking about the legends being old and dusty and all that, broke and all that? But just holler at your boys, man. It's your boy Mark T from that Markandrobtv.
It is your boy Rob T from that Markandrobtv. Y'all like this video, subscribe to this channel, and y'all check out that Prince tribute we did. We'll put it in the description box below. And tell us what you think about DJ Akademiks. Are you a fan?
Do you love him? Do you hate him? What you want to do with Akademiks? It's your boy, man.
Subscribe. It's your boy, my peace.